what's up guys? Today we're checking out this really cool guitar from Squier. It's called the Paranormal Cyclone. And the version that we have today is a very nice polar white. Comes with a laurel fretboard. And it's very interesting because it's small. It's a little bit smaller than a standard adult size, full size guitar. If you're used to Stratocasters, they come up a little bit bigger on the side, a little bit rounder on the horns. It's a little bit slimmer, sleeker, and with a slightly shorter scale length. So this guitar is not the most common guitar that you find. If you go for Squier, you're going for like the normal Strats, Tellies. But this Paranormal series is very interesting because it's got some very cool, interesting switches instead of your usual 3-way or 5-way selector. And you'll have 2 knobs, less 1 for tone, 1 for volume, 1 for tone. Let's check out some sounds. Today we're playing into the Marshall JCM 800 lead series. And this is a very nice head, very versatile. Comes with 2 inputs, one on the low and one on the high sensitivity. And we're going to a 212 Marshall cab. We're also miking it up with a Sennheiser E906 mic. Guitars going through that. We've got delays going through the effects loop. So that's for the delays that you're hearing. So this is what it sounds. Plays very nicely. Here, why don't you try it? Depending on where you're getting this guitar, the colors may differ. Here we have white. White's great. White looks good. And actually, very simple design. 3 pickups, 3 single coils. We've got 3 Fender Alnicos, Fender designed Alnicos. And that's on the bridge, middle, and as well, it's the neck position. We've got 6-saddle vintage style tremolo for the bridge. And comes strung with 942, so it's a little bit easy to play. I think this is going to be great for people with slightly smaller body builds, maybe for younger children, even adults who don't want to play such a bulky instrument, because these are obviously, for most of us Asian people, we tend to have slightly smaller physiques and smaller hands. So this guitar is going to be really easy to play, really comfortable to play. If you're a young musician and you're thinking, okay, I want to get something that I can use for a couple of years and not have to change, this is a great choice. Because if we're comparing this to something like, let's say, this Squier Mini Jazzmaster, it's quite a bit smaller than that. But if you started on that, you could probably use it till maybe middle school, up to secondary, up into college. This one is a little bit smaller, and you probably will outgrow the frets, and that's all non-standard frets, just a slightly shorter scale length. I think it's like 24 3/4 or something like that. So, but these are 2 really nice colors, I think. Very neutral, very nice. If you put side by side, is it much taller? Yep, quite a bit actually. But as you can see, it's not too far away from the end of the frets till the bridge, so it's quite comfortable, I think. What about the weight? Is it this one heavier, or is that one heavier? Okay, I think this is heavier. Yeah, this is definitely heavier. So, yeah, but great sizes as well. If you were thinking, like, I don't want to buy 2 guitars, I don't want to change my guitar so soon, this is a great choice. Sits very comfortably in the lap as well. So, talking about the switches that it comes with, let's say on a standard kind of a Strat design, you have a volume, you have 2 tones. In this case, we don't even have a pickup selector. So how do we switch between these 3 pickups? There are 3 on and off switches for these pickups. So the interesting thing is, right now I'm in the off position for all of these pickups, and with the volume on full, tone on full, there's no sound for the pickups. If I engage this one, turn this on, you get the front pickup. If I turn the middle one on, that's only the middle. If I have the bridge on, that's only the bridge. So you can hear the difference between this, starting from the bridge. Now to the middle. And now to the front pickup. So you can really hear the difference. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually have different combinations. You can actually have this one. For example, we can have the front and the middle. We can have the middle and the back pickup. We can even have things like, for example, you want the front and the back pickup. Or you could even go crazy and have everything on. So a lot of different variations, a lot of variety for the sound. It's really cool to have switches for each one. You can just turn them off. If you have a pickup that's not working, you can just turn that one off. So here, pass it over to you. You try, you play around with it. The great thing is that you have 22 frets, you have, all the way good access until the highest frets. You have, I think, a C kind of a neck shape, something a very, very comfortable C. C is a very neutral kind of shape where a lot of people can get used to it very, very fast. But you know what? Let's check it out. This is clean, and let's check it out with some gain. So let's turn it up. We're going to switch it over to the high sensitivity on the amp. We're going to bring down the master volume and crank up the preamp. And let's give it a go. Sound pretty good. Let me have a go with the gain. Sounds pretty okay. All the pickups engaged. Just the front one. Middle. The back pickup. Let's try some weird combinations. Let's go front and back. Let's try the middle, front and the middle. Middle and back. How about everything? Everything on. And tone up's pretty good as well. You get from sounding pretty good. Overall, I think it's a really, really nice guitar. Sounds good. You know, does what it does, and you know, I think it might go just under 2,000 ringgit here, which is not too bad for a very high-end, well-made Squier, because you're looking at going to 3,000-4,000 for a Fender, a full-on Fender. So you know, for like almost half the price or less, you get this really, really nice Squier Paranormal Cyclone. Yeah, love it. Sounds good. Looks good. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Stay safe.